Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Today I wanted to film a nice spring look because I woke up in the mood to film just a really pretty colorful look. It is so beautiful in New York right now, and I wanted to incorporate this Boxy Charm and Pure Cosmetics palette. So I received this palette in my March box, and I just thought this was so perfect for spring. The colors are so beautiful. Another product that I am going to incorporate into this video, which when I say new, I mean like new in my world. I know that some of this stuff has been out for a little bit, but I just sleep on some of these products sometimes. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I purchased this bronzer a couple of times, and I actually returned it a couple of times because I just thought there was no way this bronzer is going to show up on my skin, but it does, and it's beautiful. I think it's just the perfect shade for contouring and bronzing. Next thing I wanted to use on my channel, because I've been using it for, I want to say a couple of weeks, about 2 weeks now, is this Glam Glow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. It's supposed to give you like just this very glow from within. It really comes through in your foundation, even if you're wearing a full coverage foundation. So this is what the moisturizer looks like, and you see it has a little bit of a glow. Okay, so starting with the Glam Glow, I'm just dotting that all over my skin and giving myself a nice luminous complexion to work with. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using that to prime my eyes. You can use any concealer or any primer that you desire. I'm using a Real Techniques buffer brush just to buff all that on and smooth it out, cancel out any discoloration or any veins or anything that may be peeking through. Going in with my Boxy Charm palette, I'm using the shade Perfect, and I'm just setting that concealer. It is a little powdery, as you can see from the clip, how it just kind of like comes up like smoke, but overall I do like it. Next, I'm going in with the shade Naked, and see, it is a little powdery, but it blends out great. So I'm just gonna use that as my transition shade using windshield wiper motions. And this is one of the brushes that came with my subscription box, and I really like it. It's from the company Vintage Cosmetics. I really like these brushes. I was super impressed with them, and now I use them all the time, so I do recommend these brushes. Next, I'm going with the shade BFF, and I'm just applying that right underneath where I applied Naked. I thought that this shade would be super pigmented, and it doesn't come across that pigmented, but it's easy to layer, so I was able to layer it and blend it out little bits at a time. So I am just going in with two different brushes. This is a clean blending brush, and blending out the edges, and then I'm going back in with my Vintage angled brush and packing on more color. So I'm going in with some of my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just applying that with my finger in the center of my lid, kind of creating a halo effect. I'm using my finger because it's warming up the concealer and it's more manageable. And I forgot to film a clip for what I'm using on top of the halo, but this is actually from Vintage Cosmetics also, and it's a highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm just packing that in the center of my lid and then going in with more BFF and adding more color. And in between, using a clean blending brush just to keep everything seamless. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and get them ready for falsies. I'm going in with these lashes. They are called Christina lashes. They're the wispy kind. I actually got these in, I got them on Amazon, but if you're in the New York area, they have them at Ricky's. I love these lashes. They're so easy to apply. They're so beautiful. They look super natural. They're great. Next, I'm just going to clean off any fallout that I had, and I'm going to apply my foundation. I'm going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. I'm in the shade 220. It's way too dark for me. I purchased this shade going off of my other Maybelline Matte and Poreless shade, and this is just way too dark for me, but we're going to make it work. So I'm just applying it with a foundation brush, and then I'm just blending it out with a sponge. This is now my new favorite way to apply foundation. It gives you such a seamless, beautiful look. I absolutely love it. With this foundation, I gotta go in little bits at a time because it does dry very, very quickly. But I do love this foundation so much. So you could see that it looks really dark for me, but we're gonna make it work, I promise. Going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, I'm just applying some concealer underneath the eyes, in the center of my chin, in the center of my eyebrow, and down the bridge of my nose. And I'm just blending that out with my Real Techniques sponge. I love this sponge, you guys. I don't know. It's the only sponge that I use. I just feel like it's just so, so good and so worth the money. I'm just setting that with my Patrick Star and MAC powder. And I'm setting everywhere I put concealer, I'm setting that with my powder. Next, I'm just going to do my eyebrows and eyebrows on. I wish it was that fast. So now going in with the shade BFF, I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line, just adding little bits at a time, and then applying a little bit of mascara. And then I'm going in with the shade Rose Gold, which is the same shade I had on my lid, and applying that in the inner corner. And this is the Physicians Formula bronzer. It is so nice. So I'm using that to contour my nose, contour my cheekbones, and my forehead. So I'm going in with some rose water and glycerin spray, just spraying that all over my face before I apply highlight. And this is Artist Couture and Illuminati, and are you kidding me with this highlight? It is so stinking beautiful. I freaking love these highlighters. So I went ahead and did a quick wardrobe change. And for the lips, I'm going in with my MAC Oak Liner and lining the lips, and then going in with the Maybelline Matte Lipstick in Nude Babe. And of course, applying some of my illuminating setting spray by Cover FX, because you need as much illumination as you can. And that completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. Please don't forget to subscribe, and you can follow me on any of my social medias that I will link in the bottom bar below, along with the products that I used. Thanks, guys.